21 Pilots are set to release their newest album Breach in just a few days, but music isn't the only thing the band is working on because they're now starting a lawsuit as well. The target of it feels like an unlikely one, and it happens to be the infamous online market Temu. Companies like Temu, Wish, and AliExpress have now existed and operated for a while now, essentially using the business model of exploiting cheap foreign labor to produce low-quality merchandise at massively discounted rates. Copyright infringement runs absolutely rampant on these sites, and that's due to the fact that most of the items on sale come from Chinese third-party sellers, and copyright law is much harder to enforce there. Any IP from any form of media you can really think of probably has unauthorized merchandise being sold on Temu for dirt cheap. When this even applies to companies like Nintendo and Disney that are notoriously protective of their copyright, you can be sure that any popular band will also have bootleg knockoff merch available. And of course, this is how this applies to 21 Pilots, as unauthorized copies of their merch designs were being manufactured and sold on Temu, which is the reason for the lawsuit. In it, the band's lawyers call Temu a swamp of infringing illegal products and allege they manufacture and sell blatant counterfeit copies of 21 Pilots artwork. Interestingly, you can directly look up 21 Pilots on Temu now, and it serves you no results. However, by searching things like blurry face, I was able to still find things like these atrocious socks. And if you put 21 Pilots Temu into a regular search engine, you'll find links to shirts such as the one on screen, which are reprinted versions of their official merch. Even this handful of listings currently up right now should show that they absolutely have a strong case against Temu, but it's really a David and Goliath situation here. When some of the most litigious IP holders out there haven't attempted or at least been successful in suing Temu, it's hard to imagine one single band would be. It is of note, however, that they're not alone in this fight against Temu, as the estate of the late great MF Doom are also in a lawsuit against Temu currently. In this case, it seems it was even more effective in getting bootleg merch off the platform, as searches yield no results, and anything left in search engine results leads to a page saying the item was discontinued. Clearly, artists are able to at least have their bootleg merch removed through acts of litigation, but the lawsuit with MF Doom's estate is still ongoing, and the 21 Pilots one has just begun. Even if the answer should be obvious on paper, it's hard to say if artists will actually be able to receive payment for damages from Temu. It'd be great if so, because we'd probably be seeing even more of this legal action being taken, and it could slow the spread of knockoff merch and cause stricter moderation and less unethical business practices from Temu. But what are your thoughts on this situation and the conversation around bootleg band merch in general? Let me know in the comments, and remember to like and follow for more music related content.